Hello and welcome to
A Matter of Fiction.
I'm Rory Cooke, your host, and in this program we give strange truths and make up wild lies. And in tonight's show we have on Team Black, the team captain, the digitally remastered Dan Short.
Beep. No, I'm joking. Hello.
And his guest tonight on Borrowed Time, Seth Allen, everyone.
I'm only here for 30 minutes.
Oh, what a voice.
And on Team Decker, we have now a real boy, Gareth Monk.
Alright.
And the unleaded Simon Vickers.
4-star, baby.
Thank you for coming.
It's alright. Thank you, Rory.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Right, we'll crack on with our first game, and this game's called Stranger Than Fiction. Each team is given a real but ridiculous fact, and then they make up the other facts, and the other team must guess which is the real one. So I will give the teams their ridiculous facts. Okay, there we go. And I will give 30 seconds.
Kidding me.
And yeah, are we all ready? 30 seconds?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Let's go. So in this 30 seconds, I've been instructed to do self-banter. I'm not really sure what that involves, but pretty much just talking to yourself. Other facts we've had at this point are salt and vinegar crisps have more salt than a bag of plain crisp. And in Finland, the standard test for car safety involves crashing into a fake moose. And these facts were actually made up by our researcher, Adrian McElroy-Speed, who's also in the studio with us. Okay, that's your 30 seconds, team. So, Team Black, would you like to start off with your facts, please?
Yeah, by all means. Our facts today are themed around Hollywood. Palm trees were imported from Madagascar to Hollywood for the film Some Like It Hot. They've since become indigenous.
The original Hollywood sign said Hollywood Land.
And finally, a monkey called Rasputin has its handprints on the stars of Hollywood Boulevard.
The palm tree ones sound pretty believable. I'd like the Rasputin monkey to be true, to be honest.
I really don't want to bias this, but I'm sure I've heard about that monkey. I'm sure I have.
You've heard about a monkey in Hollywood?
Yeah, called Rasputin. I don't know. It's in the air.
So, what films did this monkey actually star in then?
Well, I don't know the exact specifics of the title of the film, but I do recall that it was around the time where monkeys were being sent off into space. So it was a film based on that, and it was basically the monkey.
Yeah, like one of Hollywood's early documentaries. Alternately, of course, there's always that little indie blockbuster, King Kong. Have you heard of it, maybe?
I mean, forgive me for saying this, but I'm pretty sure King Kong, not a real monkey in that. I'm fairly certain it was a model. But maybe that's just me.
Model?
I don't know. What would they call him, like animatronic-y thing?
Let's be honest, King Kong's handprints on the mile, or whatever, how long it is as well, would just destroy the whole thing.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean,
Kong, just put him on.
So was Rasputin what, like a stunt double for Kong or something?
It's very possible that Kong has footprints on the mile somewhere.
You know the film Pirates of the Caribbean and the monkey Jack? Well, it's not that monkey, but it was in the family of that monkey.
I was thinking, that's a significant gap. Oh wait, he's lying.
It's the famous monkey acting dynasty. I mean, you've got the Baldwin family, haven't you?
Yeah, so you're saying this monkey family is the monkey equivalent of the Baldwin, essentially.
I've not heard of him. Rasputin Capuchin.
Capuchin.
Oh, come on.
That's the second name. I like it, but...
I think it's nonsense, to be honest.
Right. Okay, well, Team Decker, would you like to take your first guess?
Palm tree,
Okay,
we're going to go with the palm tree one as our first guess.
Team Black, do you want to reveal?
Yeah, that's complete nonsense. I'm so sorry.
Oh, it looks like it was fiction. So, you want to have your second guess, Team Decker?
So it was what were the two we left with? The Hollywood Land and the monkey. I'm convinced I've heard about the land one, but I mean...
should we go with land then? I'm not confident.
Land... Yeah, okay, alright, we'll go with Hollywood Land.
So, Team Black, do you want to reveal if that's right?
Well, we can confirm that is the right answer.
Yeah.
Well done, Team Decker.
So you were sure you'd heard of a monkey called Rasputin?
It's Hollywood.
Okay, so Team Decker, well done, you get 1 point.
Yeah.
You got your second turn. So, Team Decker, do you want to reveal your facts
Okay.
to Team Black?
Ours are based on architecture and the names thereof. So the first fact is the Houses of Parliament are known as such due to the fact that the very first session of said Parliament was held before they were completed in the stately home of the Prime Minister at the time, and I can't remember who that was.
Okay. Second fact: the Millennium Dome was actually designed to emulate the contours of the architect's wife's breasts.
And the final fact is, in the War of 1812, the British burnt down the White House, forcing it to be whitewashed to hide the scorch marks, giving it its famous name.
The Millennium Dome? Really?
Yeah.
What?
That's a very strangely constructed woman, I've got to say. If one dome... Wow.
Surely it must have just been a single breast.
Well, yeah,
Not
when
both.
we say breasts, we mean like just the shape of both. You know.
I don't think he accurately took pictures. You know, it was just a general idea.
Let's get off the topic of breasts. And Team Black, do you want to give your guess?
I'm sorely tempted to not go with the Millennium Dome one. I'm tempted to say that the White House.
I also agree with the White House.
Yeah, we're going to go with the White House.
Team Decker?
That is unfortunately correct.
Oh, Team Black get 2 points. Okay, anyone want to say anything about the contours, maybe? No, we've moved on.
Inspirational.
Round 2, this one's called Cats and Nazis, and this game is for tonight's guests. Each guest is given 4 related topics which they must link up via simple logical steps to form a story which lasts a minute. Okay, so I'll start with Seth, and those are your 4 topics there, and those are carpet burn, sweet corn, detergent, and seagull. So I will time a minute, and I'd like to see these all linked up, if you will. And your minute starts now.
Well, originally, carpets didn't exist. In fact, they were just wooden floorboards on a farm. And the first person to suffer wood burn, as it was at the time, didn't actually set the piece of wood on fire, but actually caught his knee quite badly. And that was wood burn. However, future generations of that farming family had carpets, and that's where carpet burn originated from. Or equally, that carpet burning family also invented sweet corn. When one day they went out into a field, saw some yellow grains on the floor, and thought, oh, that's brilliant, and ate it and realised it was sweet and corny. Interestingly enough, sweet corn can also be used in most common detergents. For example, if you want that starched feeling, you need to use sweet corn. However, if you leave detergent out for too long with your clothes, a seagull may come down, eat it because of its starchy goodness, and blow up.
Wow, well, you did get it in the minute. A little loose link. Carpet burn and wood burn, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, we'll see how Simon does for Team Decker.
That was brave.
So, your topics that you got to link in a minute are marshmallows, Tipp-Ex, the plague, and a magic 8-ball. Are you ready? Go.
Marshmallows are a popular foodstuff, well known. They're used by Boy Scouts, idiots who like fire, and other people. One thing that many people don't know is that they are also a primary ingredient of the abrasive Tipp-Ex. Tipp-Ex is, again, a very popular product. It's very good at erasing things, very good at making things white. And this was used primarily just after its invention in 13-something or other, just after during the Black Death, the plague, in which it was used to clean up the bodies of victims to make them more presentable at funerals. The Tipp-Ex was invented for this purpose after mystics at the time saw the plague coming in their magic 8-ball.
Oh, well, you had 10 seconds to spare there.
Oh, wow.
I'm torn. I'm not really sure which one was the better story.
Where did they get the magic 8-ball from? I mean, the Tipp-Ex link was tenuous, but a magic 8-ball at the same time, surely they didn't have balls at that point in time of history.
They had crystal balls, didn't they?
They had plenty balls.
I think I'm going to give a point to each. Because both were pretty weak. Move on to our third round, maybe. And this is called Collaborative Fiction. And this round is for all tonight's contestants. Each has been given a word or topic that no one else knows. And together they must tell a story incorporating their word without saying it and skillfully concealing that word. And the teammates will guess each other's. So I will now hand them the facts. Sorry, the topics. Sorry. There you go. There you go. There, good.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, and I'd like you to tell me the story of. The story will start with a girl white as snow met 7 dwarves. And we'll start with Simon.
These 7 dwarfs, which were all wearing a certain item of clothing, a well used one.
But of course, Snow White, it was very bright in the house when she met the dwarves. You couldn't see them properly, so she used something to shield the sun.
Unfortunately, she couldn't find that. Instead, she found what she could only call something flat and depressing.
And she was completely and utterly shell-shocked, and she just needed somewhere to sit.
Which was convenient because she was wearing the best item of clothing for sitting down.
They didn't. It was convenient to sit because they didn't actually want to look outside, and they could use these things to close away the outside.
Thing was, after their dirty work clothes had been washed, Snow White suddenly found her purpose in the house.
And it was to just sit there and simmer until she had completely and totally boiled.
Okay, well, thank you for that one. Simon, do you want to guess Gareth's word?
Curtains?
Yeah!
Yeah, that was well, it was good. It was good.
You won't get mine.
No, you're not allowed to get Simon's because he failed on one of the tasks. Would you like to give it a go anyway?
I'll try. Was it shoes?
Oh, no, it wasn't. It was trousers.
Oh. No, how's that close to shoes? I mean, they are technically close to shoes when you're wearing them.
Mine are like touching each other right now. But yeah, we are all wearing trousers in the studio. Don't worry about that. Seth, sorry. Do you want to guess?
An egg.
Not going to give you that, I'm afraid.
Hard-boiled egg?
No, it was an egg cup.
Don't I get to guess?
Oh.
No. And Dan, do you want to guess Seth's?
Yours was the shielding from the eyes, wasn't it?
That was not relevant.
Not relevant at all. Oh, in that case, I went down completely the wrong avenue. I thought it was a pair of sunglasses.
No, I think you'll find it was Gareth who had the shielding from the sun.
I wasn't paying attention.
Seth's was rather PC-ly. The woman found herself in a rightful place in her house, and it was in fact an iron.
The first one was flat and depressing. I thought that was quite
Very good. Shame you had to resort to
Sexism.
Okay, well, I don't think either of you got each other's there, so
That was
1 point to Team Decker.
Yeah.
Wow.
Moving on to the fourth round. This is called The Curious Case of Mr. De Vries. And this round is for the team captains. And I've read some biographies recently that weren't great. So I've taken the key themes from their lives, and I tell the captains the key themes, and they must rewrite the biography within a minute. So, Gareth, the biography you're going to write is one of a Mr. Dwayne Pipe, who's age 72.
Hang on. Right.
Oh my god.
He has the largest collection of crystal balls. Yeah.
Which I hear they have nowadays.
Right,
He has an aversion to horses.
Right.
At least it wasn't the opposite.
And he has saved the Queen's life twice.
Nice. Okay.
Heroic man.
I want to meet this guy.
So I will.
Queens.
I'm going to set the timer for a minute.
Save the Queen's
Are
life
you ready?
twice.
Yeah.
Go.
Mr. Dwayne Pipe, age 72. Of course, Mr. Dwayne Pipe, as we all know, was a collector and purveyor of crystal balls because he was worried about what would happen to him in the future and thought that by collecting all the crystal balls he would find out what would happen to him in the future. However, he had a fear of horses, so he thought that by using the crystal balls he'd be able to predict when he'd meet a horse. Of course, he didn't know that. And he was in London at the time of the Queen's Golden Jubilee. Now, the Queen's Golden Jubilee, as we all know, has a lot of horses in, so he got very scared and ran into the crowd. Of course, this made the horses startled and run towards the River Thames. Dwayne Pipe, a spry young man at this time, of course, decided to jump and grab the Queen just before the horses went over the edge. Philip found his own way out. And that was the first time he saved the Queen's life. The second occasion was actually when he was in Peru, where the Queen was visiting, and saw that a large cougar was heading for her out of the wilderness. He then punched that cougar in the face, and that is how he saved the Queen's life on the second occasion.
Wow. What an impressive story to his life.
He's a good man. He's a great man.
Great man, maybe.
Why was he in Peru at the same time as the Queen?
He was on holiday.
How convenient.
Well, yeah, for the Queen it was. He punched a cougar in the face.
It was explained in the prologue. Okay. Team Black. So, Dan, your character is Mrs. Jonah Ark, age 42. She is addicted to Sillet Bang. Make of that what you will. She has no elbows.
Oh, no, that's just not fair.
And she is also the reason McDonald's no longer sell McRibs.
Oh, God.
Are you ready?
As I'll ever be.
I've set the timer. And your time starts now.
Okay, Mrs. Jonah Ark, 42. It was already predestined when she was born what job she was obviously going to have. She was going to be a household cleaner. She spent the early summative years of her life doing an incredible amount of cleaning until Sillet Bang came out, and she realised just what a powerful cleaner it was. It could do her job in just seconds. So she could increase the number of houses she cleaned every day. Using so much Sillet Bang, she got affected by the noxious fumes, and with all the elbow grease that she put into cleaning, the Sillet Bang eroded her elbows. She was utterly shocked, but she's a bit of a MacGyver, is Jonah Ark, so she decided to go to the nearest place where she could get convenient supplies of bones. She broke into a McDonald's and she stole every supply of McRibs in order to replace her own elbows. And she, my friends, is the reason why McDonald's can no longer sell McRibs.
Wow. Wow. Anyone else got any comments on that?
It was flawless. I mean, that was a work of superlative fiction in comparison to my punching a cougar in the face.
Take the points, man. Just take them.
Can I just say, bang, and the joints are gone.
Can we have a
was
point?
going to give you 2 points, but no. Let's well done, Team Black. You get the full 2 points in that
Done a
round.
good show.
Got a good show, yes.
Probably.
Now, sadly, ladies and gentlemen, we're moving on to our last game this evening,
Oh.
and it's called Me No Speak Elaboranto.
You're right,
Yeah,
stuff,
I
really.
think Adrian McElroy Speed gets it right. It's for all contestants, and I would like them to elaborate on a story for me, and then we'll take it in turns to add something to the story, but must also repeat what has come before. Yeah, are we all?
Yeah.
We'll
I think we're clear on that.
we'll go now. And I'd like you. And sorry, the story starts with, "It was the day the whales came."
It was the day the whales came, and it was a sad, rainy day.
Yes, it was a sad rainy day when the whales came, oddly wearing their parachutes, which weren't working very well.
It was a sad and rainy day when the whales came wearing their non-working parachutes after having jumped out of C-47s to descend on a horrible invasion in the town of London.
Wales came, sad and rainy, wearing their parachutes, of course, because they were stopping some form of invasion in South London, which they didn't know at the time was actually purported, but was the work of a bunch of sharks.
The whales coming on a sunny day, dressed in their drenched parachutes, which weren't working because they were drenched after jumping out of C-47s to stop the invasion of South London by deadly sharks, which had been hired by the Australian mafia.
So, it was a rainy day when the whales came and the storm was breaking their parachutes and they fell on London, ironically killing some sharks which were invading, which was sent by some Australians who didn't really realise the sharks they hired had cocaine addictions.
I want to know more about the sharks.
Right, okay, so sad rainy day with the whales with their non-working parachutes jumping out of C-47s to stop an invasion of South London by sharks who were hired by the Australian mafia. The sharks, of course, addicted to cocaine and had become addicted to cocaine, been led to cocaine by the Australian mafia to keep them better under control.
So it's raining whales in South London, and an invasion by some sharks dropping out of C-47s who've had cocaine addictions and an aversion to Australia. Obviously, the mafia had hired them. They had this cocaine addiction. The mafia had used the cocaine addiction to get them under their control. What they didn't realise was that one London taxi driver was going to stop this invasion.
And
They all lived happily ever after.
Wow, well, thank you. A point each, I think. Both were adequate additions to the story, the elaboration of the
Come on,
story.
raining whales. Seriously.
So, the points this evening.
Aww.
Team Black, you have 6 points. Team
Johnny,
Decker, 4 points.
Yeah, well done, well done. Bravo, good job, good
So,
job.
Team Black, you are undefeated champions.
In this first show of A Matter of Fiction.
Feels good, Rory. It feels very good.
Yeah.
Can I just say, I'm touched.
So, Team Black, you are our champions, and you get to choose a song.
I think we are going to go with What Is Love by Hadaway.
I can't really comment on that song, having never heard it, but I think Seth wants to say something.
I think you may have heard it several times, over and over, and wondered what the answer to the question is.
So thank you to our teams. We've had on Team Black, Dan Short and Seth Allen, and on Team Decker, Gareth Monk and Simon Vickers. You know, I've learned something today. The Hollywood sign read Hollywood Land at one time. Silly Bang removed your elbows. And Wales invaded South London to stop Australian sharks. I've been Rory Cooke. You've been listening to A Matter of Fiction. Thanks for listening.
A Matter of Fiction.
Sorry for us.
Baby, don't hurt me no more. What is love? I don't know, you're not there. I give you my love, but you don't care. What is right? What is wrong? Give me a sign. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me no more. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me no more. I don't know, what can I do? What else can I say? It's up to you. Know where I want, it's me and you. I can't go on. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me no more. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me no more.
Holy free holies, what an incredible show. If you would like to get involved in comedy in Bangor, look up Bangor Comedy on Facebook. Or you can send us an email to comedy@undeb.bangor.ac.uk.